This plea hearing, Michael Jaafar, when we can watch it, what do you expect to see?
She's going to have to say, I'm guilty. I don't think they'll allow her to take a no contest plea. So I've been across the table from many prosecutors, right? And we will, you know, your client's best hope is that the prosecutor will allow him to do a nolo contendere plea, a no contest plea. I think she's going to have to say, I'm guilty. And then when she says, I'm guilty, the judge is going to ask her, has anybody promised you anything in return for this? No. Are you doing this of your own free will? Yes. And then he's going to want to have to hear from her, you know, what are you guilty of? What did you do? So she's a disheveled person. You see her in the difference between her in her Momfluencer pictures and her in prison. She's going to be in the actual court physically speaking to the judge. She's going to have to tell the judge, I am guilty for the following reasons. You're going to see a lot of tears. You're going to see a lot of crying. Her attorneys will have taken her aside and said, look, you cannot be stoic in that courtroom. You have to be remorseful, because after you say I'm guilty, that judge has to sentence you. And when the judge sentences you, they're going to be looking at your body language. They're going to be looking at how you accepted the plea, whether or not you feel remorseful, whether or not this is going to happen again. You're a mother of 6 kids. And it's a balancing act for that judge, because if that judge is a family man, then that judge has to be aware of the fact that her family is going to be in the courtroom. And so anything he says to her, what's he going to tell her? You're a terrible mom. I would never let you ever watch any kids. Well, all right, you kiss your future goodbye if you're the other kids. Because now a judge on camera in front of the national press told your mom that she's a terrible mom, right? Or is a judge only going to tell her, you made a mistake, I think you're a good person, I think you learned from this? You know, there's no winners here, right? And the biggest losers are going to be the kids. So it's going to be sad. It's a human tragedy, but it could have ended way worse, right? I mean, it could have ended a lot worse. At least everybody's alive.